Hello there peeps, this is Wataketa the SP Gamer once again, and I'm going to be doing a semi-blind run of Knuckles and Knuckles mode in Sonic Mania. The reason I say semi-blind run is because I already did a blind run with Sonic for the charity event I did a while back. But I've actually also unlocked quite a few things, but I haven't played Knuckles' mode yet. So, meet the two Knuckles brothers. One's a beatnik, one's a Rastifarian. And they unfortunately go through so much abuse. Okay, so like I said, I've already played the game as Sonic, but I haven't played as Knuckles, so I'm really only blind to the changes that come in Knuckles' story. For instance, I can already tell that Green Hill Zone is very different, given we're actually starting inside the caves, rather than otherwise. Also, because I'm playing on no-save mode, that means I'm doing this all in one take. That's gonna be a thing. Okay. So the special stages seem to be the same. I suppose that's actually to be expected. I don't imagine those would change. So my main wonder is just how many of the stages have Knuckles' specific pathways, or is it just going to be mainly I'm going through much of the same that Sonic did. I suppose we'll have to wait and see. Anyway, first Emerald. Nice that they give you a special ring right at the beginning there. I wonder if I can reach any more as Knuckles. I have in mind one more special ring, but that's on Sonic's path. And I'm not sure if I'll be going back onto that. Okay. Pretty sure I was latched onto a wall there, but the game said no. Also, let me just take a moment to just gush about how I love Knuckles' control in this game. I admittedly did try him out a bit, so I already know the layout of Green Hill, but I don't know past that any Knuckles-specific pathways. Poor Rastifarian. But I've grown kind of blind to the types of abuse that the AI partners in the Sonic games go through. Since I did the Sonic 2 playthrough for my channel, I've started to play with only Sonic alone most of the time, without a partner. So when I come back to it, it's like, oh jeez, are they really that stupid? I wanted to keep my lightning shield, but whatever. You thought it was a 1-up, but instead it's an Eggman box, ow! Didn't mean to actually hit it. That's fun. And here's another special ring. So I can't guarantee that I will get all of the emeralds in this playthrough since it is no save mode after all. But I do know for a fact that there's no Knuckles, that Knuckles can't access the Supersonic stage even with all emeralds. So I'm not too concerned about it. Really should have tried to get that mock box, but whatever. Let's try again! Or and completely failed. I don't know how. But okay. If you hear that, a printer is running in the background. Oh man, this is a bit of a slow attempt at this special stage, but we're close anyway. Yep, got it. The special stages are a lot easier the second time around when you actually know what you're doing. It's kind of surreal, really. I remember having to spend a lot of time on the later special stages. But then, in my practice attempt earlier today, I was actually able to get all the emeralds comfortably by Studiopolis. Let's see if I can replicate that today. Well, it is the same day, but in this playthrough. And I feel like, and I think the Rastifarian died again there. Ow. And there's the mid-boss down. I don't know what that mid-boss is called. Haven't really looked up the boss names yet. So all I know is Death Egg Robot. At the beginning of Green Hill! Oh, the horror! Okay, I'll stop. I probably like signpost bouncing more than I should. Poor Rastifarian. How many times am I gonna say that over the course of this playthrough? What? Okay, I see what happened there. I got a 1-up, and so the Rastifarian had to give his life for the 1-up before being immediately revived. Okay, that happened. I know that there's another special one down here somewhere. Yep. Right here. Ah! No! Okay, special stage 3. This one should also go without a hitch. If you know how the controls and physics in the special stages work, you can actually use bumpers to your advantage. And I think I'm gonna pass the UFO here. Okay, that worked. That was a quick one. Can't complain. Cutting corners really helps in the special stages. As long as you know how to do it safely and when it's possible to do it without consequence. Whee! So there's a wall I'm interested in because I know for... What did you get hit by? Because I know for a fact, even with a fire shield, Sonic cannot access it, so I'm wondering if it's a Knuckles path. Sure enough, it's a Knuckles path. So let's see if there's any goodies down here. This leads there, which is just... Ah! No. That's just onto a path Sonic can access. And I could have gotten a lightning shield, but I did not. So that was overall pretty pointless. Good to know. It was just another area Knuckles can access that no one else can. Almost thought that was a pit. Didn't think properly in the nick of time, though. Oh well, at least you don't need a certain number of rings to access special stages in this game. Ow. I've heard that you can get a total of 5 special rings in Green Hill as Knuckles, but I only know where 4 are, and 2 of them are from Sonic and Tails' path. So, I don't know. Well, 3 of them are from Sonic and Tails' paths, and by that I mean anyone can access them. It's only the one at the beginning that I know of that Knuckles can access that the others can't. And there's the 4th one. There's that damn 4th Chaos Emerald. So let's see if we can get it first try. I recall this one taking way too many attempts during the blind run. It's the one many people complain about. And with good reason, the pits are annoying. But if I play my cards right, I should be able to conquer it. There we go. Since when can Knuckles use a homing attack? Well, I mean, Sonic Rivals, but still. And Sonic Heroes, but still. And this is the lower path. Is the 5th ring somewhere down here? Because that checkpoint leads to the boss. I don't think it Nope. Oh well. Okay, and here we have the boss of Green Hill, the Death Egg Robot, in the first zone. Yeah. So this boss should be harder as Knuckles, because of lower jump height, but this is why you should never take away the collision on the legs. Case in point. Okay, doing good so far. 4 emeralds in Green Hill. I like the way that the Heavy Magician waves its arms. Okay, Chemical Plant Zone. That always makes me laugh. Okay, so if I recall correctly, I need to jump 1 spring, stay on the speedy path for 2 giant rings. here. Whee. Leads me right there. And down here. At the bottom of this shaft, really evil. Because if you get that giant ring as when you already have all the Chaos Emeralds, that means that you're more than likely to drown because the water level doesn't reset because the level doesn't reset. Fun times! Okay, special stage 5. By the way, sorry if my commentary is a bit uninteresting right now. It's been a while since I've recorded a video project on my own. That and, well, you can see the reason why I prefer to have co-commentator for Sonic games. It's really just, I can't think of of many things to talk about during Sonic games to keep the conversation flowing sometimes. It's easier during a stream when I'm not expected to talk all the time. And that is that. That is that. Mach 3 just in time for the end. Okay. 5 down, 2 to go. Now whether or not I'll spam Supersonic once I get him, or Super Knuckles I should say, that's a different matter entirely. We'll see. Poor Rastifarian. Ooh, that was close. There we go. Okay, so the next giant ring should be... let's see, I got one there. Now I just need to get the one that's in the place I'm thinking of, but I can't verbalize. If I haven't already passed it. Really hoping I haven't already passed it. Nope, I've already passed it. Dang it. Oh well. Not cool, man. Well, at least the Rastifarian helped me beat that really quickly. Thank you, Rastifarian. Alright, I'll stop. What's that? Just a growl? Okay. I believe I know where 2 more emeralds are in this. Rastifarian, stop that. Or should I say giant rings. The emeralds are in the special stages, and I have to get them. That is 1 here and 1 near the end of the level. I have yet to see a point where Knuckles' lower jump height really causes problems. Poor Rastifarian. Really causes problems here. Just noticed OBS had a high encoding issue there. Hope that's not affecting anything. Okay, we're starting off a bit slow, but I should be fine as long as I can pick up the pace. Yeah, I'm not gonna try to go for those 2 ring boxes. Out of time, but I got it. Awesome. I recall during my blind run I actually managed to get that emerald during a time over. That was the thing. So yes, if you get a time over but then still manage to get the emerald before the stage boots you out, then that does count toward getting the emerald. Very, very nice anti-frustration feature. Up here we go. Kinda wanted to take the red tube, but whatever. Did I just see a blink of a red ring there? Can I actually jump up there, please? Oh boy. There we go. Nope, it's just another zoom tube. Zoom tube! Okay, this is a path I've never seen before, but did we just get on a path that I'm used to now? I'm not sure at this point. Like I said, the last special ring in this pack is closer to being around here. Let's not get into the blue spheres, shall we? Okay. Yeah, here we go. Found it. Okay, let's see if I can get Emerald 7 on my first try. I know that this one is easier from a general standpoint than some of the like 5 or 6, I believe. Or is it 4 and 5? Almost like this one was one of the earlier ones and then they switched the order at the last minute. close. And there we go. That's all the emeralds. And just like that, we can become pink. We can become yellow. That's not pink. But I'm pretty sure that Super Knuckles will be pink. Yep, Super Knuckles is pink. I do like how the PC version added a super button. Because I cannot imagine, like, I don't have any other version of the game at the moment, but I can imagine the annoyance that people have, or would have that annoyance that people had. Oh, hi, Puyo Puyo! Oh, it even puts me out of super for this. So yeah, it's time to play Puyo Puyo. I play a lot of Puyo Puyo, and I'm not really forming a chain here, am I? Yeah, I'm forming something, but it's not a chain, I can tell you that much. At least not a chain that I know of. Maybe that blue will form something. Except, yeah, that'll drop there. I can sometimes make up to 3 chains when I'm playing Puyo Puyo. I'm just not very good at doing so. However, I can do this in the form of 2 chain. Really, Eggman has grown very rusty at Mean Bean Machine over the years. He's nowhere near Satan's level anymore. So this battle is more about surviving than anything else. I do like this callback though. I am a pretty big Puyo Puyo fan myself. And yeah, like I said, it's about survival. Typically a 3 chain is enough to knock him down. Though I've been able to get 3 chains. Though some people have been able to get, like, chains that, due to the coding, cause the Can I English please today? English is a hard language. That cause the nuisance counter to go off the camera, because even though it's possible to make more nuisance than the game can render in the official Puyo games, they didn't really expect people to really be able to do that in Sonic Mania, I assume. Or actually, they didn't want to bother with it too much since Eggman wasn't gonna ever go that high. Still, it's pretty funny to see them see the nuisance just fly off the screen like that. Wish I could make the super big Puyo chains, but alas, I'm not that good. I do sometimes want to do either a Puyo Puyo 1, or Mean Bean Machine I should rather say, or a Puyo Puyo 7 playthrough for my channel. I did like Puyo Puyo 7. Oh, there's a... interesting. In my practice attempt, I got all the emeralds by Studiopolis, so now if I find a giant ring, it's just pretty easy money. Okay, I lost all my rings, so I can't go super now, but I was stunned that Orbinaut only had 1 orb around it. Whee! People are right, Studiopolis is a fun stage. Fun zone, I should say. This is Sonic. To be this good takes ages. Indeed! Whee! wonder how it feels to be put in, to be converted into radio waves. I know Mike TV would know, but I'm not Mike TV, so I don't know. I gotta admit, I'm not really a classic Sonic diehard fan because I have games I like and ones I don't like as much throughout each era of Sonic. But it's nice to see a game where physics work the way I expect them to, more easily. Basically, I grew up on kind of a mix of Sonic games from different eras, so that's why I don't complain. I'm not complaining about Sonic Forces. I'm actually looking forward to that, because I played a lot of Sonic Rush and Sonic Unleashed, the Wii version, were actually some of my very first games, so of course both those would hold a good place in my heart. As well as Sonic Heroes was one of my first games. Ow! There go my rings. And any chance I had of being super. But so be it. This is a bit harder as Knuckles, I think, because of his lower jump height. You really have to make use of the slopes in order to clear the missiles. Either that or just be lucky. Yeah, Red Scarf wasn't kidding. Gliding doesn't work in this. I wonder if it's possible to hit 2 blue missiles, and if so, what happens? Do you just take out 2 of the Egg Robos? Oh well. Only 1 left. Hehe. Off screen. Seriously, what is that facial reaction? Have to be on screen for the level transition to occur. I find that funny, how he just runs back on screen then. Oh wait, this was the way I was supposed to go. I'm sure that there's a coding reason why they do that. Probably because if the game started while Knuckles was off, while the character was off screen, it would cause something iffy to happen. But I'm not sure on that. I'm sure Codename Gamma could maybe remove that and see if anything special happens. Ah, that beautiful Sonic Advance sound effect from Cosmic Casino. It's Cosmic Casino from Sonic Advance, right? Or is it, or am I mistaking it with Sonic Pocket Adventure? On a side note, I'm not seeing a lot of Knuckles paths right now in this playthrough. So it seems like it's outside of Green Hill, I'm not seeing much. Maybe that'll change soon. But so far... Oh! Marine guy didn't know about. Sweet. Genesis... Genesis does. Genesis does. What Nintendo don't. Sweet. just spinning and letting the game send you off is very fun. And yes, I know I have super available, but I'm gonna try and not abuse it too much. This just means I have a good ending secured at this point. Well, actually, I think it's just Eggman isn't gonna laugh at me for not having all the emeralds. I know that Knuckles and Knuckles mode actually gives you a special ending. I just haven't seen it yet. I imagine it's gonna be a joke ending, though. Alright, just for safety's sake, I'm gonna go super, and when it comes time to fight the boss, I'll enter a bonus stage to offset the super form. Okay, might as well do that right now. I already cleared you, but because there was a no save mode, it didn't count. Blah. Ah, no gambling for me. Oh well. Or, never mind. Three sevens? 3 sevens, perfect! Wow, not a lot of twisting and turning on that. I do like the cool thing movements the rings do in this stage sometimes. Okay, so wind is happening. Lightning, I need to exercise caution. Okay, 2 hits. Thankfully, I can at least get 2 hits, so it'll be done in 4 passes of that. And I know I can get a hit during this, it's really timing based. I wonder what happens if you get blown to the top of the screen. Are you just gonna have to worry about Eggman in that case, or does it count as a bottomless pit? I imagine it wouldn't count as similar to a bottomless pit, but I don't want to test during this. Flying capsule in a studio, why not? Why not? Breaking! Flying battery returns.